My name is Tshirologo, Executive Director at Tshirologo Disability Group. This year, we're celebrating 20 years of excellence. 20 years of excellent service to the disability sector. 20 years of a very, very, very long journey for us at Tshirologo. Tshirologo is important to its stakeholders because it provides people with disabilities with an opportunity to access the labor market, to access economic opportunities, but it also provides an opportunity for employers, both public and private sector, with an opportunity to access skilled workforce of persons with disabilities. Tshirologo offers a 360-degree solution to the disability sector. We offer an opportunity for persons with disabilities to access mainstream economy through skills development, education, and access to the latest in technological support. We also offer the disability machinery and those who support the work and the economic development of persons with disabilities with the skills to be able to effectively manage disability in the workplace and support a disability sector which is able to grow and have a meaningful impact in the country. Tshirologo has evolved significantly over the past 20 years from being a skills development company to an ICT integrated company with a 360-degree solution services within the entire disability chain. We are able to create linkages between persons with disabilities and workplaces, linkages between persons with disabilities and public spaces, linkages between persons with disabilities and the learning spaces. We do this through education, through skills development, through technology, enabling the labor market an opportunity or a cohort of persons with disabilities to choose from every single year. Tshirologo's greatest achievement has been its ability to reach people with disabilities from far and wide. At national scale level, we've been in every province, in almost every district. We've been able to provide economic opportunities for persons with disabilities. We've been able to provide employers with a skill set of persons with disabilities. Tshirologo's ability to coordinate the activities of both employers and persons with disabilities has been a great achievement for the sector. We've been able over the past years to reach over 10,000 people with disabilities and the machinery that supports them. The company has adapted to changes in the industry and markets through many forms. One of the biggest changes to our business and our business model has been the migration from analog to digital, a movement from offering products and services through physical contact to online stores, e-learning platform, and an ability to engage with our customers using digital platforms. We have over the years made that seamless transition, and we are now fully an integrated ICT disability services company. Where do I start? It's been 20 years of a lot of success, but it's also been 20 years of a lot of trials and tribulations. As a small business, we are constantly faced with the challenges of the macroeconomic climate. As a company that imports some of the technologies, we've obviously been affected by the ability of the currency to hold its value, but also most significantly was the advent of COVID and its impact on our business. We had to change our business model slightly to accommodate the changes that were imposed by COVID, which some of them included the ability to keep our staff, the ability to downsize and keep relevant, but also the small, limited amount of opportunities that existed during COVID and post-COVID. And as a result, we're very proud that we've been able to succeed and survive some of those difficult periods. What obviously keeps us going is the resilience of the company in its values and its culture, but also its people, its staff, its stakeholders, and everybody else who supports the work that we do. Tshirologo has been a very, very successful player in the disability space. We were one of the first few companies to hold accreditations in the South African Sign Language, accreditations in Braille and Braille production and Braille services. We were one of the first few companies to be involved in development of learning programs and qualifications for disability-related programs and products in the country. We have also been able to mainstream the importance of employing persons with disabilities in the wholesale and retail sector, in the ICT space, and also in the education, training and development space, where when we first came in, you struggle to see persons with disabilities under the employment within those sectors. But our ability to produce graduates, to produce technicians, to produce administrators, clerks, and persons with disabilities with high levels of skills has been able to provide the South African economy with a lot of persons with disabilities to be employed on in the different sectors. I walk around, and whenever I engage with stakeholders, I always say, we will always be measured by our ability to provide employers with persons with disabilities who are job ready. But in the disability sector, we will always be measured with our ability to train and develop persons with disabilities and make them job ready for the labor market. The future looks very exciting, firstly for the sector in its makeup and its model. I believe that the disability sector in South Africa has not seen the type of growth and unity that I believe will be able to get the sector to attract investments, grow the sector, develop the different skills required for the sector, but also deploy assistive technology more to solve problems in the special school space, in the full services school space, in higher education and training, and in the employment spaces. I believe that the future presents an opportunity for companies like Tshirologo to be able to continue to contribute to the sector and experience growth. What is also important for the sector is to continue to strive for shared value between the organizations that play in the sector and the stakeholders that includes persons with disabilities, disabled people's organizations, and government. We are excited about being 20 years old, and we will be holding a variety of activities across the different provinces. We would be hosting our annual golf day, where we generally raise funds for special schools, disabled people's organizations, organizations of persons with disabilities that support gender-based violence, organizations of persons with disabilities that support sports and development of persons with disabilities. We will continue to ensure that the disability sector continues to get the limelight and the spotlight it deserves to ensure greater investment in the sector, but also to be able to allow growth and success and shared value for the sector. We are very excited as Tshirologo. We look forward to working together with partners. We look forward to working with the private sector. We look forward to working with persons with disabilities. We look forward to supporting special schools, full service schools, universities, colleges, and all the employers and who are invested in ensuring that persons with disabilities continue to have access to economic opportunities in South Africa.